Welcome to Football Frenzy. Celtic have been defeated 7-1 by Borussia Dortmund in their second UEFA Champions League game. Karim Adeyemi scored a first-half hat-trick to add to penalty kicks from Emre Can and Serhou Guirassy, with Dazen Maeda scoring for the visitors. Guirassy scored his second of the game after the hour mark before substitute Felix Mecha finished the scoring with 10 minutes to go. Brendan Rodgers' side won their opening match of the competition 5-1 against Slovan Bratislava. There were a few refereeing decisions that could be discussed from the clash, although much like the result, the choices of Jose Sanchez and his fellow officials were pretty straightforward and the tie went by without any controversial moments on a sobering night for the Scottish Giants. Celtic keeper Kasper Schmeichel rushed out his box and took out Dortmund striker Serhou Guirassy within just 6 minutes. The spot kick was converted by captain Emre Can and gave the hosts an early lead. The decision to award a penalty wasn't really contested from those in hoops, while Schmeichel was rightfully handed a yellow card for his role. Perhaps in time gone by it might have been red for preventing a goal-scoring opportunity. Milan fell to another Champions League defeat, but after the Victor Boniface tap-in, they were frustrated by the crossbar and an Alvaro Morata miss. Boniface had the ball in the net after 21 minutes with a volley off the inside of the boot from Jeremy Frimpong's cross, but VAR confirmed that the winger was offside. Maignan continued his unorthodox saves on cross shots, palming the Alex Grimaldo attempt away from Boniface in the 6-yard box with Frimpong firing the rebound over. Milan had penalty appeals when Tammy Abraham ran onto the Rafael Leao through ball and tangled legs with Frimpong. Maignan made another big save at the dawn of the second half on Florian Wirtz after Theo Hernandez had given it away playing out from the back. The pressure eventually paid off, as Maignan did manage to parry the Frimpong effort after a Grimaldo backheel flick, but could do nothing on the Boniface follow-up tap-in. Milan had a triple opportunity to equalize soon after, but Lucas Hradecky stuck out one arm to parry the Tijani Rangers finish, with Emerson Royal and Rafael Leao follow-ups charged down. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel, thanks. Barcelona have been dominant and decisive in their 2024-25 Champions League matchday to league phase match against Young Boys at the Estadi Olimpic. Late on, they have added a fifth goal against the Swiss champions. Robert Lewandowski got the ball rolling for the hosts inside the opening 10 minutes, before the quick-fire goals from Rafinha and Inigo Martinez had Barcelona 3-0 inside the first half. Lewandowski added his second after the interval, and on 81 minutes, the Catalan Giants have now gone 5-0 ahead. They haven't scored it themselves, as it is an own goal from Mohamed Ali. Alejandro Balda delivered a dangerous cross into penalty area, and the unfortunate Camara has turned it into his own net. That moment sums up the evening for Young Boys, whose first ever meeting with Barcelona has been one to forget. It has been a perfect evening for Barcelona, especially as Frenkie de Jong has even been able to play some minutes off the bench. They needed this after the defeat in Pamplona on the weekend. Arsenal 2-0 PSG. Kai Havertz and Bukayo Saka on target as Gunners triumph in blockbuster Champions League clash to maintain their unbeaten start to the season. Kai Havertz gave the hosts a lead inside 20 minutes at the Emirates, connecting well with Leandro Trossard's cross to head home from close range. Arsenal pressed their advantage and Bukayo Saka whipped in a free kick that caught the PSG defense completely unaware. Several Arsenal players attempted to flick the ball on but were unable to, and the ball found its way beyond Gianluigi Donnarumma to make it to 2-0. PSG were energized with their second-half substitutions and produced a number of chances to give their indefatigable fans behind the goal something to get excited about, but the Gunners held firm. Manchester City's 4-0 win against Slovan Bratislava in Slovakia took Pep Guardiola's side to 25 consecutive games unbeaten in the UEFA Champions League, equaling the competition record set by rivals Manchester United back in May 2009. Not only is this a record in the Champions League era, but it also extends back through the European Cup era too. Not since the 2021-22 semi-final second leg against Real Madrid have Man City lost a UCL match. That 3-1 defeat in the Bernabeu on the 4th of May 2022 has been followed by a 25-game unbeaten run in which they have won 17 times and drawn 8. Of course, Man City failed to reach the Champions League final last season, after picking up their first UCL title in 2022-23, but their exit in 2023-24 came via two draws in the quarterfinals against Real Madrid before eventually being eliminated in a penalty shootout in the second leg at the Etihad Stadium. City equaled the 25-game record set by rivals Man United between September 2007 and May 2009 under Alex Ferguson. The Red Devils' run included them winning the competition in 2008, and then 12 matches in the 2008-09 season that saw them reach the Champions League final in Rome, before Barcelona defeated them 2-0 thanks to goals from Samuel Eto'o and Lionel Messi to win the title and end United's run. The only other team to go 20 games unbeaten in the European Cup, Champions League, were Ajax, who went 20 games without a defeat over a 10.5-year period between October 1985 and March 1996, with 19 of those matches coming in the UCL era. This run included 11 matches in 1994-95 when they went on to win the trophy with a victory over Milan in the final, while they didn't compete in the competition at all in 8 seasons in a row between 1986 and 1994. Manchester City has once again shown the world what they are made of, with a very good coach that knows what he is doing, and like Erik ten Hag, that is confused. He needs a break from football to clear his head, please. Like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.